Welcome to an episode of Raleigh's Roast. I'm here with Nick Gray.
What was that?
I don't know what it was, dude. Every single intro I've ever done sucks, and you keep them all. So
Yeah.
anyways, all right, friends. We're here.
Hello.
I'm enjoying
In
my new house. This is my first beer, I promise. It really is.
Yeah. All right. Nice place. Let's take them on a tour. This is the couch.
Really, we're on the couch. We can't really because we can't move the camera.
We'll do a tour of this.
Okay, so behind me is the couch and the windows.
Right.
Cool.
Door.
Cool.
Hallway.
The door, hallway. We will give a proper tour.
Okay.
At some point.
Okay.
A proper tour.
Proper tour. But
what are we doing today?
in the meantime, it's a time of change. It's springtime. Raleigh's moved into a new house.
Close to summer.
It's close to summer, so it's again changing from spring to summer.
Proved your point further.
Thank you for that. And so we figured that we are going to try out a new format for this podcast, which is that we're going to talk about stuff not necessarily related to the music industry. And then on today's show, we're just going to go through a bunch. And if you like any of them, you let us know.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I kind of like it.
That's a long
It's
title.
kind of like that. It's kind of like that sports show where they go through the things.
30 for 30.
30 for 30, but they go through it. And
Yeah.
how many topics do they do? 30?
I don't know.
That's probably why it's called 30 for 30.
You can't see it, but I have probably 200.
I've not seen the topics.
No, you have not.
Are they controversial?
Some of them can be.
Heck yeah.
Some of them cannot be.
I just like it when people talk.
I like how the name of this podcast is Raleigh's Roast and there's not a coffee in sight and there hasn't been in weeks.
You know why?
Because
I don't know if you guys know this yet, but there's a worldwide pandemic.
yeah, that's true. There is that. Okay.
Okay. All right, dude. Let's do it.
First topic. People who leave.
Wait. Am I supposed to just give my opinion on these topics?
Which whatever.
All right, cool.
There's no rules anymore.
We can just talk about it.
It's quarantine. There's no rules.
Nah, there's really no rules in life anymore at all.
People who leave good reviews but don't rate 5 stars. You've seen them.
I might be one of them.
Why?
Because sometimes you forget.
But I'm talking about people. I've seen this a lot. Where people will leave a good review. Let's say it's for a restaurant, and they'll be like, "Excellent service,"
and it'll say 1 star,
excellent food, or even
0 stars,
or even worse, 4. Why?
Okay, this reminds me of a friend of mine named Chad.
Okay,
Chad used to be on the road with me, and many of people who follow my music or whatever know Chad because he was on the road with me for a year, and Chad. Little do people know, Chad became a Yelp reviewer. And by Yelp reviewer, I mean that Yelp contacts him. He's now like one of their elite reviewers.
So he's entitled.
Oh, he's entitled. He thinks he knows everything about food. Chad, you're the worst.
I feel like his name needs to be Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz seems more
entitled.
More horrible.
Yeah.
What a horrible
Sorry
person.
to any Chazes out there.
All right, hey Chaz, it's not you. It's your name.
Okay. Sinks. I have something to say about sinks.
I've got one. We don't have water yet in this house. So I don't know. All right, here's what's funny. As a songwriter, I heard that 2 different ways. I heard sinks as in sink licensing. Like, let's get some sink licenses.
Right.
And then also the sink over there.
Let's go to the store and get some sink licenses.
Let's go get some sink licenses.
Yo, bro.
I'm currently upset because the last thing we need to move into this house is water.
A sink license. Oh,
it's a sink license.
I think that sinks suck. You know why? Whoever designed sinks is not very smart because you think about it, especially in restrooms. You have the sink bowl, and then the faucet is so close to the edge of the far side of the bowl. You gotta like smash your hands up in there to wash your hands. Why?
Okay, It seems like you've only been to one bathroom before because they're not all the same.
Okay, I
Just
see
really quick.
a lot that are like this.
Okay, cool.
I can see you don't share my views on sinks.
No, I don't. Move on.
Okay. Next one. Oh. Being talked about. As someone who's in the entertainment industry, people talk about you.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts there? Without me going into further.
All right. So people do talk about me, probably bad a lot, because that's how people roll. But-
Probably good.
Probably good too, for sure. But
Yeah.
like there's a far, if you look, okay, this is an interesting topic. If you look inside your own heart deep enough, you can see that in my own heart, you can see jealousy, envy, whatever in anybody else based on what they present on social media. So I would imagine I have had to teach myself to not care about people talking about me. Of course, you struggle with that sometimes. Everybody does. But overall, what we do, you can't care too much. That's my thought.
Yeah. I view it as if you're on someone's mind, that means they care at some point, even if it's bad things. They care enough to say something, to talk about you.
Drinking Haterade,
Drinking
If they purchased that Haterade,
it's at the
you're
store.
important enough. It's at the store.
It's at the store.
Hey, Walmart bought my product.
Haterade is on aisle 14. On aisle 12 is sink licenses.
That's right.
Right.
Next.
The Walmart of Raleigh, Keegan. Okay, who? And this is more of a question. It might be towards you.
All right.
It could be towards them. Who out there? Who is the guy that orders things from Domino's that aren't pizza?
Not me.
Who does it? I have not met a single person.
I have.
Who are they? Weird? Is their name Chaz?
I'm pretty sure my old bass player Austin Vitucci ordered and Duke McClellan. Both of them would order the hoagies. The hoagies.
Who?
The hoagies from
who
Domino's?
Says, I can't wait to have a hoagie from Domino's.
Bro, they did, and I'm not saying it's the best thing. I'm just saying I did know two people who did. But not me, because listen,
Because you have
ever since
self-respect?
real quick, let's talk real talk with Raleigh Keegan. Domino's is good now. They used to suck,
Yeah.
and they changed their recipe, and now it's phenomenal. I would say phenomenal. One of the best. We got to do a pizza episode.
We'll do pizza from the Big Four and see if you can.
See if I can get it.
Right.
That. Great.
I used to be a huge Papa John's fan, by the way, and they have got. Raleigh and I are Papa John fans.
Absolutely.
The person,
the person, Papa John.
And he is right. Papa John is right. It has gone down in quality.
Next
topic. Okay. You are from Ohio.
Yeah.
I think Ohio is one of the many weird shaped states.
Yep.
I don't think Kentucky's weird. I think Kentucky is like normal.
So is Tennessee.
Tennessee, normal-ish. When I say normal, I mean it's unique enough to be like Tennessee is like a rectangle. Kentucky is like Kentucky, like it's unmistakably Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? It's so unique. But I couldn't. Ohio? What the hell?
Maryland's weird.
All of them are weird. There's Texas. That's a good state.
Texas has a great shape.
Texas does.
Man, that body you got on you.
But you know what I'm talking about. Texas is good. Florida.
Like you turn it around, it's a gun.
California. It's uniquely California. Kentucky. I feel like it's like Kentucky, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, California.
There's a lot of weird ones.
And then maybe New York City. And then all the rest of them, it's like, what even is it?
I would agree. There are some weird. Michigan's weird.
They're
shape.
all weird. Oh, no. Michigan's cool because the hand. Because it looks
That's
like a
fair.
hand. And so people can be like, oh, whatever.
That's fair.
So Michigan also. But then like Colorado, Oregon, Washington, Montana, all these places look the same.
Yeah.
And so does like Utah or Iowa is one of them. There's Utah and Illinois and Indiana and Alabama, Georgia,
True.
Ohio.
True.
They all look. They're just like blobs.
I want to talk about something
Oh,
that could grind somebody's gears.
Okay. Your mistakes. Okay. People say this. People say your mistakes don't define you. But they do.
They certainly do. I think there's a lot of sayings like that make people feel good. Like, for example, this is one. God will never give you more than you can handle. That is literally not a Bible verse. Like, that's a saying that someone came up with, and in fact, the exact opposite is true. Like, there's all the time you're put in situations that you can't handle. So I don't, I understand the sentiment. They're like, like God's sweet and blah, blah, blah. But, I think that's not true. There's a bunch of other things like that. What was the saying again? Your mistakes
don't define you.
But they do, and you can also learn from them. I think forgetting about your mistakes is a mistake.
Right. I think it's like this. And when I wrote this down probably more than a year ago, actually. That's how long I've been putting this list together. But when I wrote this down, I was on the side of like, but your mistakes do define you. Now I'm like, okay, your mistakes are a part of your past, but they don't make up all of who you are.
It's neither.
Right.
They don't define you, and they do define you.
They define you, but not totally, I guess.
Right.
Is a good way to put that.
Great.
Because like I have good qualities, I've also made mistakes, and I have bad qualities.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person.
Certainly.
It doesn't mean that I'm a great person.
It doesn't.
Are you a bad person?
Yeah.
Are you a great person?
No.
Oh. You heard it here first, folks. That was a more of a. So let us know. Did you like the more deep stuff?
They might hate it.
I wrote this down. This is just more of like a joke.
Yeah.
What if y'all are really dumb and I'm the smart one?
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could go back 10 years and do one thing differently, what would you do?
If I could go back 10 years and do one thing differently?
Yep.
Like it has to be 10 years or could it be 2 years?
For beginning of your life. Go back to the beginning of your life. You could do one thing differently. What would you do?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I love.
Not one thing.
No, because everything that I did accumulated into who I am today.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that.
Okay. Well, you look upset at that answer.
Yeah, that's a dumb answer. And here's why, folks.
Okay.
Folks at home. I guess.
Oh, this one went up a little bit for some reason.
It went up?
Put that back down.
Okay.
This is a great shot. We're gonna edit this out. We're just use this angle so that way you don't see my body.
Is it moving?
Yeah, it is. It's just these tripods like to be
Finagled.
There we go. That's a good.
Okay. That's a better angle.
Yeah. Sorry,
folks at home. What are we talking about?
10 years.
Oh, okay. If you could go back to the beginning of your life and do one thing different, what would you do? My first ever single.
Oh.
We gave a guy a bunch of money. Like, I sold my house. No one knows this.
Oh, wow.
I sold my house, used the earnings to pay a radio promoter, and found out he was reporting stuff to us that like certain stations were playing the song, and I would call the stations to thank them, and they would say, yeah, we heard the song, but we didn't add it. And so I paid this guy like tons of money.
Oh my gosh.
To lie to me. I would take that back.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the one thing. Cause we sacrificed a lot to get our house back in Lexington before, and paid into it. And
I guess
it's like a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that doesn't change much of who I am, but I had to learn through that. Okay, to your point, sorry, I didn't mean to be so harsh on your point.
No, sorry.
But to your point, like I did learn, you've got to have a guard up because there's people like that all around.
Yeah.
So you learn that there's like malevolence in people.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is that I don't want to take any good things away.
You don't have to take any of the good. This is your world.
But I don't want to take any of the bad things away because I've pretty much, at this point, I've learned from everything. So.
The reason I said that one is because it just seemed like a silly thing not to take back. Because it's just like so like frustrating.
You feel like it's a lesson that you could learn otherwise.
A different way.
I was about to say, you probably only knew me a little bit when I had the mean green lima bean.
The car.
My car.
Yeah, okay.
That was a mistake buying that. Because
I would agree. Folks at home, can you put up a picture?
Oh, absolutely.
Put up a picture of this stupid
Ding.
car.
But it was just, there was so much wrong with that car, Raleigh. The dealership didn't even want to sell it to me.
Yeah.
Because there was I had to force them to sell it to me because they're like, this car sucks. And I was like, you will sell it to me. And I used to sell cars, so I knew like what to say to be like, you will give me this car. And I bought it, and immediately I'm driving it home, and like the temperature gauge starts going
brakes,
and I'm like, oh gosh. So
can I tell you about my first car?
But
finish it.
I don't know that I would take that back because I learned from that experience. I had to. I was in junkyards almost every single week, finding parts and putting the car back together.
Fair enough.
So I now know how to work on cars.
Can I tell you about my first car?
Go.
I had my parents bought me a Ford Escort. And it was baby blue, and I loved it. I would like see how fast it could go in neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
And so anyways, one night I was at a stoplight, and there was one car in front of me, and all of a sudden that car in front of me floors it into reverse into my car. Now listen, this story's not over. They ran it was like y'all seen
Mad Max
Transformers, where like the car just takes form and just attacks you.
Yeah.
It floored it into reverse, totaled my car.
Yeah.
Dude gets out. He's a priest from Arizona, and he didn't see me behind him, and he was trying to turn around, and so he floored the car. He floored it and hit my car, totaled it. Insurance didn't pay enough for it to justify us fixing it.
Right.
So my parents got me another car.
Nice. That sucks.
A 97 Saturn.
Okay.
Which we called the Red Dragon.
That's the car you met Shelby with.
It's the car I met Shelby with.
So you only had 2 cars before you got married?
No, I had sort of. As I was like, we were engaged or whatever, I got a Ford Taurus.
Okay.
And had that for a while. Yeah.
But like a nice one? Like a newer one?
No, like a 2005.
Ew.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah. Ew.
Tan, beige.
Oh,
even better, beige.
I almost bought one of those. It was between that or my previous car, which was a nice Chevy Malibu. Okay.
Right, next.
Next.
Give me something juicy.
I don't know.
To be deep. Just give me something juicy.
Halloween is the only redeeming quality of October. Hot take.
I couldn't disagree with that more. And I couldn't disagree with that more.
Wow. Go.
I think fall is the best time of the year. Absolutely. And number 2, my favorite beer comes out in the fall. It's called Pumpkin Barrel Ale. It is 10% alcohol. It's glorious. It's a Kentucky local beer. So we can't get it here all the time. It's mostly in Lexington. But yeah, dude, fall is the best. And I don't even like Halloween. I think October's weather's great.
I cannot disagree with you more. Fall sucks, and I'll tell you why.
You're dumb.
It gets cold. I hate cold.
I'd rather sweat.
I would rather sweat than be cold, and I hate sweating.
What about being comfortable like the fall provides?
No. The fall is great for 2 weeks.
It depends on what year it is.
And those 2 weeks are in September.
It depends on what year it is.
Because I didn't say fall. I didn't say fall. I said September or October.
Yeah, October.
October sucks as a month.
I don't know if you've noticed, but every year has been hotter and hotter. So October is the new September.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Get over yourself.
It gets cold. I don't like it. Then we start dying, and then it signals. It's like, okay, everything's dying. So then now everything's gonna suck for 5 months.
I
hate
would say easily February is the worst month of the year.
No,
Coldest,
no.
dark.
You know why? Because
So-
it's getting ready to be spring. So
No, March is the residual. March is still.
Oh, March is phenomenal.
No,
March is phenomenal. It's my birth month.
I thought you said that you didn't like the cold.
I don't like the cold
All right, then how could you like your birth month?
because it's getting warmer.
Well, I don't like your birth. Next.
That's where we landed on that one.
That's where we landed.
Okay. Here's a controversial subject. I don't know if I should say it.
Global warming.
No,
Say it.
it's just Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't like him.
Wait, I've heard the name of what is. Say, remind me.
He's the astronomer guy. He does the cosmos. The black dude.
What does he do?
He's a scientist, but he's smarter than everybody else.
I don't
He's
know
a
if we can
jerk.
talk about it because I don't know what he does.
Okay.
Keep going. How about this?
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, I have one.
Go.
All right, here we go. He is paying for a meal, a power move. And I'll tell you
Ooh.
what this.
What do
came
you
from.
think? Or what?
I'll tell you what this came from.
Where'd it come from?
Picture me at Applebee's, which is very easy to do because I look like the type of guy that spends a lot of time at Applebee's.
I love Applebee's. I love Applebee's. Dude.
Right, and so do I.
Dude, half price wings. Let's go.
Half price
Let's
wings.
go after this.
Half price apps and $1.
They got half price beer sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, it's cheap.
All right, guys. We'll see you at Applebee's.
So we're going to Applebee's after this. But anyway, I was there. So imagine I'm there at the bar and I'm with a buddy.
Yeah.
And she and I are talking, and I'm kind of like listening to music, and I'm kind of doing this on the bar. You know, just like, you know,
Yeah, I do that all the time.
and I'm a drummer, so it's not like it's completely out of, you know, time with it. Like you probably wouldn't even notice like an extra, like it's like if someone put an extra percussion track on, you know, what I'm saying, you
Whatever's
wouldn't really,
playing.
yeah, you wouldn't really notice. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and this dude on the other side of the bar gets all, he's like, "Why don't you shut the F up?" And I was like,
What did that have to do with paying for a meal?
I was talked out of it, but that's why I wrote this down.
Okay.
I wanted to pay for it because he was being a jerk, and he said like 3 things to me over there. Like even after I stopped, he like kept saying stuff to me or whatever. So then I said, I want to pay for his meal because it could have only been like $20-$30. Would that have been a power move?
Absolutely. What else would it be?
Exactly.
Okay, but that's one circumstance.
Okay.
There's other times when you want to pay for someone's meal to be friendly, like a friend. Like
If you're with them, it doesn't count. I'm talking about a stranger. Is it a power move to pay for a stranger's meal?
Oh man, this is a great thing. Like it's kind of like people who post about social issues. Like, do they mean it?
Right.
And some of them do.
Right.
It depends on the intent of the person. Hey, babe.
Hello.
Hey everybody, Shelby's
Shelby's
joined
here.
us.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing?
Surprise.
What are you doing? Want to join us?
Yeah, Shelby should join us. We're getting ready to wrap up anyway. We only got like 5 minutes left. I'm going to cut this out.
Cool.
This is a hot take. This is my opinion. I think most music, or music in general, is too fast and too loud.
Huh?
I think you could slow everything
Well,
down. And I remember writing this down. It's probably a little bit more than a year ago.
Can
when
you
I
just
wrote
say
this
something? Say it different. Like I think most music is not good.
down? No,
That's something I would say.
because that's not true. I don't think it's bad.
I think most music is not good. And can I define it?
Well, sure, but look,
Yo,
let me
finish
say,
yours.
let me say
Make it quick, Nick.
I was listening to All Apologies.
Yeah.
And it was just on somewhere.
Sure.
And I thought someone was messing with it. I thought they had turned the speed up. But no, I went and listened to it on my phone, same speed. It's too fast. That song is too fast. They should have recorded it slower. Every song.
Can I respond to that?
It's true
first?
for every song.
I want to respond to that.
Every song
when
can be
I'm
5 to 10
when I'm like
slower.
running.
Yeah.
Okay, when I'm running and my heart beats up, it feels like things are 10 times too fast. So I don't know if maybe you had caffeine or something, but
yeah,
my experience has been like if somebody sends me back a mix of a song or something for me to listen to, like I can't listen to it while I'm running.
Yeah.
Because of like it sounds like it's way too fast. That's odd.
Yeah. I don't like it. I just think in general though, music needs. I could listen to anything, and I make music, and I usually like. If it's at 85, I'll back it down to 82.
All right, here's my controversial thing.
Go.
Most music is bad.
Tell me.
Why do you not think it's? Do you think it's bad?
When you say most music that's created,
Yep.
I guess that's kind of dumb.
It's because it is.
Right.
Most music that's released is bad.
Okay. All right. I can get on board with that. Yeah. I can agree with that. I don't think that's that controversial because I agree with it.
Okay.
Because I think that there's a lot of music out there that just is not good. But see, what is good?
Right.
What is good? That's
there are people way smarter and better than me that would say that there's some form of objective standard. Like I guess there's not technically an objective standard, but like for example, like if the Beatles were like the apex, like hypothetically, and they were what you were striving for, and like, I don't know if that works though, because it's still people's opinions, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like, maybe this is just like politics, Nick, in the sense of we see what we want to see.
And in your case, you see most music is not good.
Yeah, in my case, I think most music sucks.
Okay. All right. All right. Last. Let's go. Let's do one last one. All right. Last one. Here we go. People that use months for their kids after 12.
Months?
People that say, "Oh, I have a 21-month-old." No. He's almost 2.
Oh, yeah. I think.
Shut up.
This is pretty common though.
It's stupid. Why,
dude? I can't wait. And every single mom,
he's 17
that's
months
watching this, just beat him to death.
No, he's not 17
comments.
months. He's almost a year. He's about a year and a half.
Take him down in the comments. I just want to.
4 months, understandable. 9 months,
well,
sure. 11 months, great. 12 months, no, that's a year.
Well, I could see 12 months. I can see 12 months. I can see a year.
But there's people out there. I've seen it. I've seen it above 24.
Here's why. It's easier to say 13 months than 1 year and 1 month.
Why do you have to be that specific, man? Just say he's a year. Because no one. Why do you have to be so specific for? Someone, you got a baby.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying.
You got a baby
because it's like
he's a year and a month. Oh,
why don't 80-year-olds get that treatment? Like, why can't you know what I'm saying? It's like the babies get special treatment.
It was just in general. And when it's less than a year, I get it. Because you could say like almost a year.
Why can't I be cared for like a baby?
It's a good place to end it. Shelby's over here. What did she say?
Some would say you are.
Some would say Raleigh is treated like a baby.
I should be. I deserved it.
I kind of agree with this because I'm going to say this as we're signing off, and he's going to be really upset that I'm going to say this.
What are you going to say?
He's a little bit of
get fired.
Yes, I sent him a list of things to get accomplished.
I didn't do one of them.
You didn't do any of them.
You asked me to buy something, dude. I'm quarantined.
I didn't ask you to buy anything. What did I ask you to buy?
The extender.
You don't have. He doesn't own extension cords, apparently.
Why are you acting like it's okay for me to not own them and you don't own them? Tell me.
Because I'm not a homeowner.
Bro, I'm not even in this house yet.
You're actually in this house. You're actually in this
farce. There's no running water. There's no. I also don't have any friends in here with me. I've only got enemies, it seems.
Sorry.
No, I know. I love you, Nick.
Take us out.
Guys, we've talked about a lot of random things. We've never done an episode like this. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell us what you think. Transition. I just stole that from Anthony Fantano. But, guys.
And you're still going?
I'm still going. I love you guys. It's been an episode of Raleigh's Roast. Let us know what you want us to talk about next.
Send us stuff.
Send us stuff.
We don't know if you've been sending us stuff.
We don't know because it's quarantine. If you've been sending stuff to our P.O. box, put the P.O. box here.
Yeah. I will.
We don't know if you've been sending stuff because of the quarantine. I hope there's a lot of gifts when we come back.
Yeah. And let's be honest, we haven't checked it once.
We gotta have Ashley check it. We gotta get her to check it.
No, we checked it. You got this.
It's close to her house.
You got the smoothie key. You got the smoothie key, right? That was
I got a lot of stuff.
Right.
But that wasn't from that.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
If you guys send me a note and I will personally respond. Because I just want to...
Eventually.
Send me a poem.
And he'll turn it into a song.
Well, that'd be fun. Send me a poem and I will turn it into a song on the podcast. Send it to this P.O. box. And we'll do it. And what else, man?
That's it. We're good.
That's it.
We're done.
This has been Raleigh's Roast.
We're done. But we only do that once.
Whatever. Screw it. All right. See y'all.
Up.
Have a good weekend or week, whatever. Bye.